Dukes of Weebdom.
Dukes of Weebdom.
Episode 124.
Welcome back.
Welcome in. How do you do?
Doing alright.
Any more Seraph binges? No, not this week?
No, not this week. Took a little break from Seraph to read the stuff I needed to read.
Yeah, no, I'm still...
I did look up scenes from season 2 a bunch, though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Were you excited about those scenes, or were you like,
I was
wow,
happy about them, but I can't be excited about something I can't watch.
True. But I meant more like, oh, wow, this actually looks good. Or,
I did
oh,
actually,
this
yeah.
Yeah.
I almost likened like the style to like Tower of God season 1. Not as sketchy, but like the character colors, like it looks really good.
Yeah. I'm still in the phase of, yeah, there's plenty of things I want to read, but I'm actually not reading anything.
Ooh. Did you read your Centuria?
No.
Oh.
Shout to the heart.
You're to blame. You're lucky I didn't read more Centuria.
Yeah. I meant to read, here was my plan today. I got home. I hung out with the kids until dinner was ready. We ate dinner. Then after dinner, I was like, okay, I'll play the Minecraft with my son until 7 o'clock. And then I'll stop at 7 and then I'll read all. It'll give me from 7 to like 7:30, 7:45, whenever you got here, to read all my shit. Well, at like 6:30-ish, 6:40, somewhere around there, I entered a cavern in Minecraft. And I was just digging away and going down and finding, diamond. Ooh, some diamond. Ooh, some more diamond. Ooh, gold. Ooh, coal. I need a lot of coal. Always hunting for coal. And I was just about to leave. It was like 7. It was close to 7. Maybe it was like 7:02 or whatever. I was like, okay, let's get out of here. I'll go back up to the base and then I'll exit. Then I saw something. I was like, I'll just take a look inside this hole here. See? So I jump in the hole, go look around. I see some stuff like over in this direction. I go over there, gather it. I'm like, okay, we're ready to leave. Where the fuck did I come in? Through this hole. And so the top part that I was in, no problem. That's where I put all my torches. I was very familiar with the area. It was very open. But I went into some place where it was a lot tighter and a lot of turns, and I went too far and I got fucking uber lost.
Lost.
Like lost. And so it took me quite a while to get out. I ended up having to just dig straight up. I just put blocks under me to the roof and dug, and then put anything that I was getting, the cobblestone I was getting from digging, just replenished as I stacked below me. And I just stacked my way out. And I popped up closer to my base than where I entered the cavern. So I was like...
That was good, at least.
I was like, okay. So I got super lost. So then I finally saved and exited, put the kids to bed. And I was like, okay, he's going to be here soon. So I read my Dan. I read my Gokuraku guy. I read...
3-page man?
No, I read that earlier today. I read Chainsaw Man and Kagurabachi on lunch break.
Nice.
I feel like there was a third thing. It was just those. And then I read the Magi, like, as you walked in the door. Yeah. But that was my evening. You know.
Lovely.
It's
I played Predecessor and then read all my manga.
Nice. They said the Overprime heroes are coming next, right?
I think so. Mm-hmm. Well, they said they're coming. I don't know if they're coming next.
You've been beasting out on that, though.
I played a lot.
I've been very surprised to hear you say that you completed the Battle Pass thing.
Yeah.
So,
And still completed my Rivals Battle Pass, too, while I was at it.
damn, son.
Yeah.
You delved deep back into the gaming sphere.
Yes.
Are you still only playing ranked in Predecessor?
Yeah. Well, not only, but mostly. Still bronze.
Savage.
I was one match away from getting to silver, and then took double losses.
At least you win way more.
Yeah, for now, that does change.
Yeah, the amount of MMR or whatever you gain for a win. Because I think when I was playing ranked, I was getting like 16 to a little over 20.
I know in bronze right now it's plus 37 minus 15.
Oh yeah, it's way different because when I was doing it, it was like plus 20 something, and if I lost 6. So it's like, oh, I can lose 3 games to 1 victory, and I'll stay.
Apparently that changes because I saw someone bitching on the Facebook group earlier.
Yeah, well.
But I'm not there yet.
Fuck it. I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know if it's nostalgic because I didn't play Paragon for very long. I mean, 6 to 8 months maybe was my run of Paragon.
We were playing a lot.
We did. We played like almost every day together back when there were no kids and job commitments were less, and responsibilities were way less, and we had more free time.
I actually just saw a clip on Facebook. It was 8 years ago of me getting like a almost quadra with fucking Shinbi.
Nice. Glorious.
Well, it was a quad. It wasn't a full team thing. Someone got the last kill.
I've had that happen to me a few times in Smite.
Big
I've had quadra kills that just someone got that last hit.
Means I'll see my Chimera clip again soon. Always comes around the same time.
Actually, it happened. So I took like 6, 7 months off Smite. This is going back last year sometime. Yeah. And then I came back. And my first game I played my most played god, Achilles, my favorite hero in Smite. And in that game, I got a quadra kill. And the dude was right in front of me. We were all, 3 of us were attacking this. He was not getting away. And I was 1 auto attack to hitting it and getting a pentakill on my first game back in 6 months, and somebody used an ability and killed him instead.
Brutal.
I was like, bro. I even typed it out, and I never type anything out. I was like, bro, you literally just couldn't give me that? Like, he was like, that was a penta for me, and you stole it.
Had to confirm. Had to kill confirm.
No, if I see someone, like, if you're on a double or a triple kill, I'm still kill confirmed. But if you get that quadra and the last dude's right there, I will do everything in my power to make sure that person that's got the quadra gets that kill.
I'll do everything in my power to make sure that's my gold.
You're just gonna be.
You already just got 4 kills worth of gold. That's my gold.
Well, if he got 4 kills and you got 0, give him the gold.
Every once in a while, I've been like nice and letting someone have their kill that they worked for. I'll like just block off the escape route and just watch as they kill someone.
You know when my favorite time to get quadras is?
When
I'm 1 in 5. Right at the end of a game. That's happened to me like 2 or 3 times. And I got a quadra kill and then end the game at 5. A respectable 5-5. Yeah. Alright.
I'm so sad about that 18-9 loss.
Bro, it's tragic.
I was destroying them. I was just eating them up.
I showed my wife a match. She was sitting right next to me. She was doing her thing on her computer. I was playing my match, and I was stone quiet the whole time. And then the match ends, and I say, hey, look at this. I think I was high 20s 26, 27, 28 kills, 2 deaths.
Damn.
And she's like, oh shit, you did awesome. I was like, we lost.
Couldn't carry hard enough.
I couldn't. And I think it was on my second death. Because I lost my first death was when I was like 9-0.
That's what I mean. I was like 7-0 when I took mine.
And then my second death was in the 20s somewhere. And that's when they won it. I was like, damn. Because at that point, so it was late in the game. At that point, you're at a 60-second fucking respawn timer. So a lot can happen in 60 seconds. And a fucking Titan just gets melted in like 15 seconds. So same with a core. I mean, a slightly beefy wave gets into your core and that fucking thing's basically dead. It's a bit ridiculous. But, yeah. You know what both Predecessor and Smite desperately need right now? Both of them?
What?
New fucking maps.
Mm-hmm. I hope they're working on retooling the legacy map for Predecessor. Because they put it out for like a month and then took it back away.
I didn't like it that much, to be honest.
I didn't either.
I think there's
the jungle's awkward.
Yeah, because there's too much.
The like, weird elevations ends. To a plateau are weird, but it's nice because it like conceals you going around to go up their stairs to behind them. But it's awkward.
It is awkward, and it makes last hit miserable. Because, I mean, some people like it because it forces fights, right? Because you like the dual lane. You come out, you go up the hill, and you're on a plateau, and that's where the wave meets. So you're kind of forced to go up there, and it's a smaller platform, and you get more poke, more fighting. But for some, if you're a hero that is weak in the early game and just wants to just farm until you get some levels, and you don't want to fight too much, you're just gonna get bullied.
Yeah.
And
I hope they don't add the Overprime map.
Oh yeah, that map was
awful.
It looked cool.
Like, visually aesthetic, yeah.
But like, then you play on it, and
the jungle was boring.
I hate the out of combat sprint shit.
Oh my god, yes.
It's that I don't like that at all.
Sign you need a smaller map.
Because Smite has a similar problem to that, where if you like in solo lane, for example, if you're the god with the faster clear or the more early game pressure, it's because there's so much farm in that solo lane right now. Like you just clear the wave super quick, so they're stuck clearing their wave. They have to.
Yeah.
So that's the most farm. And then that person just goes and just walks there. Like, you can't contest it. And then they hit their ultimate first. They get their levels first. And then it just snowballs after that. They get their first kill on you. So it can be rough sometimes.
Oh, sorry. That reminded me of how I started my fucking match. It was a Kai off lane as the opponent. I started in their blue. Oh, no, that was Kalari. I started in their blue, went invisible, and killed them.
Chimera solo?
Though there's an augment to get regeneration stacks off minions, but I still feel like that's just...
Wait, you don't get that in just base
Chimera?
I know.
Yeah, right? Isn't that weirdly arbitrary?
I've hit minions thinking that I was keeping my regen stacks up.
Apparently not, because there's a whole ass augment for it, so that you can play them off lane.
Maybe they changed it for when the augments came out.
But that sucks.
Yeah.
And it sucked.
For the Chimera?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, yeah. He had a bad time.
He was your Chimera?
No,
your
opponent Chimera.
Oh, okay.
Good. Yeah. I started their blue buff and then immediately ganked from behind him.
He's fucked. He has no escape.
He died in literally, like, probably second wave. It did not take me long to clear blue buff.
Bro, Bale's level 1 is disgusting.
Any ability you take with him is disgusting.
That 3-hit combo thing is bullshit. That the horizontal wave, the easiest one, you're never going to miss that.
I wish it was
And that's the one
reversed, because it was if you hit with all three, it makes them bleed. I wish it was if you hit with all three, they get knocked up, and each slice like adds bleed or something instead. And then his jump shredding armor.
Yeah, so probably, I mean, he's a new hero, so every new hero they want to add this stuff. So, but Predecessor, when they balance, they tweak numbers. They don't look like, okay, maybe the shred armor is too much. Let's remove the shred armor, or maybe the bleed's too much. Let's remove the bleed. They never do that.
No,
they just decide to lower numbers, which then just nerfs the character into the ground and their shit.
Every once in a while, they'll do a giant balance patch. Like when they did the giant passives patch, where they like changed and all that stuff. That was big, but that's like a once a year thing.
Yeah, because he came out of the fog wall Osquang, and bro, it was ridiculous how quickly he got me down to low. And Quang, I always take the lightning move because it gives Quang a shield when he uses it, when he's holding the sword. And it's an AoE ability, and if you hit the wave and the player, it doesn't gain. If you hit both,
it's like poking with the Shinbi wolves. It doesn't pull the aggro.
It doesn't. Yeah, but it doesn't pull aggro if you hit an ability of both of them. If I just hit him, then I'd pull aggro. But if I hit minions and him, it doesn't pull aggro.
I've used that with the Decker beams.
Yeah. I use that with any ability that has some kind of range. I'll always be attacking the minions and then just like angle myself towards them so I get both.
Yeah.
You know, just poke. But no, I was like, damn. And then you get a lead, and then he's just fucking invincible because he's got the level advantage.
Yeah.
And which I think is too much sometimes. Like a 2-level lead in Predecessor, you can take on like 3 people at once.
Yeah.
You can't do that in Smite. You'd need like a 5-level lead to take on 3 people. I mean, if you're a good player and they're shit people and they're not hitting abilities, you're gonna fucking walk all over them. But like, if 3 people are hitting all of their abilities, they're hitting all of their auto attacks on you, and you are doing the same back to the 3 people in Smite, you are the solo person, you're dead. Maybe you take one of them with you if you just hard focus one of them, but the other 2 will kill you.
Yeah.
In Predecessor, you'll kill all 3 of them, even if they're hitting all. Like, it was a late game. He was level...
With some nuance. Like, if you're fighting the tank as a Revenant shooting you, you're probably going to lose.
Like, yes. He was level 16, full damage. The only tank item you have is that little worm thing that gives you attack speed and health.
Yeah, but it's not even a tank item.
It's health, and it's only 300 health. And he was fighting me, who's 2 levels down, and the mid lane Fae, who was 1 or 2 levels down from him as well.
Both Fae.
But both Fae and I ulted him and hit him. I hit all of my abilities. And, I mean, maybe she missed the little ball that she throws, but she hit him with the slow...
The regular, the ult combo.
Yeah, she hit him with the whole thing, and he ults her, and I swear, just his ult fucking killed her. And then he killed me. And we dropped our entire kit on him, and he walks away with full health. And then another time, I was fighting him, too, and he drops his entire kit on me. And we're fighting. I dropped my whole kit. I came out of the thing, and then I walk away, and I got no mana, and I turn around, and he's still at full mana. I'm like, does he just not use mana?
No, he does, just not enough.
But the newest patch, he dodged fucking nerfs or any adjustments.
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
But Rena did the same thing. She dodged, I guess, 2 or 3 before she got her first big nerf, as I saw on social media.
Yeah, and that was recent, and I still play her. That augment's just too good not to. Where every time you pick up the souls, you get fucking 4 gold and 2% of your missing health and mana.
Yeah, that's too good.
It's so good, because then they back. I pick up 3 souls, I got enough for another ability to push before I back. There's so many times where I'm like fighting in lane and we're both like scraping by for mana, but like just clearing a wave drops souls, so I can just run through them and I'll get another ability to throw at them.
Nice. Very nice.
Yeah, so actually I really enjoy Rena. They can keep nerfing her and I'll still play her.
So I don't know. My problems are the game
Bale's
just
loaded. No one else has the amount of like shit Bale does.
Yeah, 2 dashes, right? Because he has a jump and like I've seen him like do like a mini like side.
That's
dash
like his. Well, he has like the alt, which dashes, and the jump.
Oh, then maybe that dash that I had saw was him trying to ult someone and just missing.
Because it is real fast too. He like zooms.
Yeah.
Kind of like Boris when he goes for his alt. Like.
Yeah, because he has a jump, the 3 hits combo, the ultimate, and what's his other ability?
It's a buff.
Oh, like he roars, right? That's
Yeah.
what it is, yeah.
Which also has CC, I think. I think that slows and does damage when he activates it.
Cool.
And he gets, at the end of the buff, he gets 40% of the damage dealt to him while he was buffed back his health.
He's literally just Mordred and King Arthur put together from Smite.
Someone said Hercules, too, because of whatever his buff was. The poppable buff.
Does he get bigger?
No.
Physically?
I mean, he gets stronger. I forget what it gives him. I think it's attack speed and omnivamp. That, or he's also stronger at critical health as part of his passive. I don't remember what exactly he gets
That's
then.
probably because I'm pretty sure that's like Hercules' passive. But it's like different in Smite 2. Hercules literally gets bigger as he gets lower health.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Or Sevrog was that way.
But no, because like I look at Bale and I'm like, okay, so you got the 3-hit combo, which you like is just a 3-hit combo. I mean,
Well, even when you get
Mordred's got
augments.
2-hit combo with yeah, it's a 2-hit combo. But that roar that you were just saying that he does is literally just Mordred too. It's same thing. He just gets a buff, but in an area around him, it deals damage. And I think it used to slow. I don't think it slows anymore. And it depends on if you have aspect on or not. He either gets, I think omnivamp and attack speed, or if you have his aspect, you don't get the attack speed, or at least it says you don't, but you totally still do. And instead, faster cooldown on all your other abilities.
Nice.
So it's a buff. But then the ultimate is just literally a 1-for-1 rip of King Arthur. That is King Arthur's ultimate.
And just Omni
I think it's the same number of slashes too, and then you fucking do the slam down.
Yeah.
But which is why when I do unlock him, I know I'm gonna like him because I love Mordred and I love King Arthur,
and all of his augments are good.
Yeah,
all 3 of them.
So I'll play him.
He's
if
good.
I get the Amber.
I'm real close to getting him to a first affinity level. He's really close. Sparrow's really close. Wukong's still not, and I feel like I've played more matches with Wukong than the other 2. But I still have a 0% win rate on Wukong.
Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He was not as hype of a release as I was expecting. I mean, maybe there's people out there that love it. I'm sure there people are, but he also didn't seem as he definitely was not as broken as he was in Paragon.
No.
Release.
Even though you can start level 1 with clones, with one of his augments. Still, just weak as shit. Yin's better.
Yeah, I love Yin.
I actually played a match as her recently. I deflected something good. I forgot what it was. Oh, it was the projectile Rena throws that dazes you? Like mesmerizes you forward? I reflected that back into her.
Nice.
I knew it was coming too. I was just waiting.
Gideon meteors are always
perfect.
Classic. Or Howie Rocket, but that's really hard because Howie Rocket's fast.
Yeah.
Real fast.
The Rena one was perfect.
The actual best one is Rampage Rock.
Yes. I like the Rena Mesmerize too, though, because it's so telegraphed. Because she jumps up and flies in the air before she does it.
Of course she jumps up and flies in the air, because everything she does jumps up and flies in the air, where nobody can hit them, other than a carry. But then you need to still be close enough to be ranged, and you're just going to get smacked by all her shit. And then you're looking up, so you can't see the tank that's standing in front of you, punching you in the
She
face.
flies up, mesmerize you, blink up for the ult. I'll see a very popular one, which they blink in with the ult and then do the stasis, because the ult will still keep going off around her while she's in stasis. Rena stuff. I'm enjoying it. I hope they put out the support from Overprime next. And then redesign all of the looks of all of the K-pop girls.
Is 4 of them or 3?
3. Xena, Adele. I forgot the most annoying one's name. The one that had the coolest ult.
The blue one with the
katana. The mage.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Or the mage.
The mage that would summon
wolf.
the thing, yeah.
That would follow her basically everywhere. It would just follow her the whole time, right? And then her abilities interacted with it, or was it her ult?
I think it was her ult. But I didn't play her much because she was a generic K-pop girl with a generic outfit. Like, even if they dressed them up in fantasy clothes more, it would have worked better. Like, I think Xena's just wearing, like, a hoodie.
I think what they should do, personally, is change their clothing to be more Paragon-y, like the original theme of it, because they already have Shinbi as the K-pop star or whatever, and I feel like if they just take these, it takes away from Shinbi's originality from being
it's which K-pop girl will I pick,
right? And I think that they should keep Shinbi's identity of that intact and just leave her as that, and then just take these characters in there and change their aesthetics to more match the kit that they have.
I hope so. I really do.
I think that would be the best option, but that's the more expensive option because now they have to remodel the whole everything. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I hope they do. Just put out Moji first, because he's like, you don't have to do anything to how he looks at least.
Yeah. I don't even know what he does. I
only remember the ult. He runs on a ball, and the ult, the ball grows and he sends it, and it has like knockback to it, like it'll drag people along the course, so you can like ult them into your tower. And I think there's another CC effect when it blows up at the end of its like range. That's all I remember. He's more of a CC support than a heal support.
You're right. A steal.
Yeah. I will hard focus him just for how he looks. He's a cutie patootie.
Yes.
And I want more non-humanoid characters in Predecessor.
Hey, we just got Acheron, though, so...
True. And does it get much more non-human than that? Floating eyeball torso, spider legs, demon horns. Yes. I was very happy to see that.
My son loved when that shit was going on, when his eye was in the sky.
Yeah. Badass. Yeah. That's why going back to Bale. I mean, I'm happy it's not just another, gooner bait sexy girl, but it's still Bale.
Yeah, but it's an emo bait. It's, hey guys, look, we put guts in our game.
We got Berserk by the werewolf skin. You should just be a werewolf. You should have just been a base skin werewolf. But whatever, I bought the werewolf skin. He's good in jungle, so.
I do. Excuse me. I mean, this will help them because one of my main concerns was I have not excluded Rena, because when you look at Rena, her kit's bloated, but that's a pretty original.
It's in a cool way, though.
That's a cool kit. You know what I mean?
I like that. Unlike Gadget's new passive, which I'm not sure if you know it, but she just gets scaling magic power. Rena's at least, the effects that scale on her abilities aren't just this stronger. Like, the AoE gets 1% wider for each 10 souls you have. That's cool.
Yeah, but I mean, just her whole kit, even her abilities, what abilities she has, they seem original, they seem intuitive. Very cool design. But all of the other characters is a little lacking to me in, like, I don't know, it's just like, so when I first played it, I was like, okay, Kira, you can't have, she's not too crazy. No. She fits with the base Paragon people that came out, because, you know, all the other Paragon heroes weren't in it. You know,
she's
you got a very
unique
simple
weapon. She's got unique mechanics.
I was like, all right, she's simple. Yeah, she's got Reaper's ult, but, you know, whatever, it's cool.
And I like characters that have, like, that stacking stuff, and then you can actually, like, purge the stacks for more damage. I like that.
And then you get Xeris, and you're like, okay, very cool design. Okay, this one's kind of like a hero I know from other games. Oh, he's got the jump and
the
cage. It's kind of like Odin, and there's a hero in League that I think does that too. So I was like, okay.
Decker does that.
Decker does it. I was like, it's not very original, but he's cool. I like Xeris. I suck absolute donkey dick with him. I don't know how people do damage with him.
Someone put me 0-7 as Boris as a Xeris jungle.
I've seen Xeris. I've seen Xerises that just absolutely eat people's assholes.
With that new augment where they get 6 health and 1 physical power every minute.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty fucking great.
So I was like, all right, Xeris, it's whatever. And who is their other? Was it just Xeris and Kira immediately?
I think it was.
And then Argus came out.
Yeah.
Argus, I just don't.
I don't like playing him. I don't like seeing him.
I just don't like anything about Argus.
I hate that fucking pepper beam.
Yeah, me too.
But I do. The one thing I like about it is it's rare for Predecessor, and something I liked in Paragon is characters that it's good to run mana regen on. I do appreciate that, but the fact that you can infinitely shoot that shit if you have enough mana regen is ridiculous.
Yes. So Argus, I just feel falls flat. Then Morn, he's cool. I like his ult. It's kind of similar to other things I've seen, though.
Every MOBA has one of those, though, where it universally blinds.
But then I feel like he serves a similar purpose as Richter, because of the pull.
I think worse. Like, I like that Morn can heal at least, but his pull is, like, so much worse than Richter's. You have to wind it up. It only brings them half the distance between you and them. Like, Richter, it pulls you right the fuck there.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I mean, I wasn't terribly impressed with Morn either.
I liked how he looked, but then they immediately came out with Acheron, and it's like just a cooler version of what Morn is, like visually.
Yeah, visually, Acheron's awesome, but then kit-wise, I'm just like... The spider guy, I like this. The spider things are cool, but it's like, I feel like it's kind of clunky. And if you fight in a good AD against a good ADC, they're just gonna destroy you. Who cares if you're on a wall? They're just gonna aim at you.
Yeah, I do like one thing about the spider thing though, is that it can be used in like 3 different ways. You either wall cling, or if you shoot at the ground, it becomes a slow field, or if you hit them, it roots them.
Yeah, so that's cool. His ult is, again, it's a copy of something that I've already seen, which in itself wouldn't be a problem. But this is like the 4th one.
Have you seen the push version? There's an augment to make it push instead. Oh. That's what I run if I play him solo. Because then you just get behind them and push them into your tower.
And then, like I said, Rena, I think, is their best. Well, Yurei's pretty cool, too.
I forgot about Yurei. Really cool.
Yurei's really cool.
I gotta give it to them on Yurei. The whole, like... soul pulling thing is really neat, and she just feels so
whoever fun. Designed Yurei and Rena, I think the person that did that person has got some shit going on.
Yeah,
but Acheron's just alright. And then, like as I've already said about Bale, I just think Bale's 2 characters from Smite put together, and it's almost like a jab at Smite because of like.
I feel like less a jab at Smite, more they were like running out of ideas and like, here, let's put something together quick. Because they dumped probably a lot into Acheron.
Well, not any of that, because it's like, not only is the ult a straight rip of King Arthur's ult, it's called Kingslayer. King Arthur, Kingslayer, King Arthur's ult. You know what I mean? And then he's edgy. He looks just like Guts. It's like, okay, I get you going for that, but like, you're gonna have a big. It's like almost a 1-to-1 to like, okay, you put an older Guts because he has like a little bit of white hair.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you got the cape. The broadsword is basically 1-to-1. The fucking Guts' sword.
Yeah, but it is also the Buster sword.
But it is also the Buster sword, yes, because Buster sword and Guts sword look very similar. So I'm like, so my overall thing is like, it'd be fine if it was just one or here or there, but it's like every single new god, excluding Rena and Yuri, hero that they've put in, isn't overly unique. It's a lot of mods of something that's already existing in the game with.
I gotta give it to them for Acheron visually, at least.
Oh, visually,
again, they didn't
visually,
use the same like.
Fantastic.
That's why I think Bale's so basic, is because they had to actually remodel like how the legs will walk for like Acheron and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I do think it's weird having a character that's so big be the one that's jumping wall to wall. It visually looked so weird to me the first time I saw it, because he's just this big ass fucking thing, and then he's like, swoop, swoop, swoop.
But I mean, they do some cool stuff. I like the Shaper effects and stuff. That's pretty cool.
What I didn't know with the Shaper thing is they're trying to make it like League, and I didn't know this about League till recently either, where each match you don't know what kind of stage transformation will happen. So there'd be multiple. Like in League, apparently, different colored dragons spawn, and that'll tell you what stage transformation will be when you kill that. So apparently, Predecessor is working towards that for Shaper. So there's going to be other ones that can spawn with different map changes. When they'll do another, who fucking knows? But I listened to one creator saying that they were planning more. He's like, I just wish they had 2 when they came out with it, so that there's already variety with how the world will change.
Yeah, but I gotta also say though, that's a lot of work.
It is animating how the map changes too. It's not just a new map; it's actually animating how the world will actually like form it too.
Yeah.
So I give
and you can't do meteors and fire on the next one. You gotta do something else.
Probably water.
Yeah.
Or ice or something. I'm gonna be sad if there's not gold flowers every time. I want those every time. I love those gold flowers.
Yes.
That's my favorite part about the map change stuff.
Smite did a map change thing too. They have like a day-night cycle thing going on right now.
Ooh.
So day is significantly longer than the night cycle, but the first one happens at 6 minutes into the game. And it's like it's a mid-objective. Kind of. So, excuse me. I think the visuals of the night are pretty cool. It's like a gloomy blue, and I like it. But so these like crystal areas spawn throughout the map. So there'll be one in duo, one in solo, and a few in the jungle close to the mid lane. And when you interact with the crystals, it keeps a count of how many each team has at the top of the screen, and when you get it, it gives you experience and heals you for a little bit. It's not, I mean, it's enough to keep you in a fight. Maybe like if you back out, go in the jungle, you grab like there's like 5 or 6 of them from there, and then you can go back into the fight really. But then after I think it's a minute and a half into the night, there's this big one that's in the mid lane. It's contestable zone.
Okay.
And it drops those orbs so long as you own the orb. So, like, it won't drop any if both teams are inside this area, but it will if only one of you are in.
Yeah.
So, it's a place to fight. And then if you get either team gets to 100 by the end of the night cycle, something drops in the middle, in the mid lane that your team can pick up. It's a little orb. It reveals the entire enemy team for like 3 seconds on the map, and it does damage to all of them. It's very mild damage. It's not much. It's like 200 damage. You got like 2k health. It does like 10% damage. But it gives your entire team a movement speed buff for 30 seconds. I think it's 30 seconds, or maybe it's 60 seconds or something like that. It's something
pretty
ridiculous. And like late game, because it's stages, so the 6-minute ones look like one level, you fucking fly late game. So it's cool. It's nothing fucking crazy. I think there's room for improvement and other ideas that they can put in there. So, but it's just something that they did that I don't know if it was in response to the fact that Predecessor did
Probably
their
not.
thing.
I think they're Smite's just doing their own thing. I don't think they even think about that.
I don't think so either, because so none of the Smite community, like YouTubers, talk about Predecessor unless like the chat maybe mentions it, because almost all of the big named Smite YouTubers have been paid to play Predecessor twice on 2 separate occasions.
Damn.
They were all paid, and the last one was only a couple of months ago. Wukong was out at the time, so it was around Wukong's release. Maybe
They should have waited for the original. Or not Wukong.
They all play it for the money, and then they just don't play it again. I think one of them still played for a little bit, but I haven't seen him drop any videos of it. But like, so they never mention it in any live show. The devs never mention it. The YouTubers never mention it. I don't watch Predecessor content, but almost every time that I have, Smite's mentioned.
Well, they should be looking at it because again, they're the incumbent. The opposite of incumbent. They're the incoming. Yeah, they're the challenger approaching.
Yes. So, but I mean, there's room for
they're not
both people.
Yeah, they're not really eating each other's breakfast as much as they think they might be.
No, because it's like the same thing. If that's true, then Dota and fucking League eat each other. No, they don't.
No.
If you play League, you play Dota, and if you play Dota, you play League. Chances are.
If you play Dota, you're miserable.
If you play League, you're fucking miserable.
It's true.
If you play MOBAs, you're miserable. I mean, I do.
Yeah.
I play significantly more Smite than I do Predecessor, but I jump between the two of them.
Hell, I had Predecessor on today, and I opened up Mobile Legends and started playing a few matches of that.
The MOBAs.
Yes.
But yeah, so I mean, every time I play Predecessor, I'm like, why do I keep playing this game? But I never delete it, and I still play it eventually again. So I have hope.
I'm on my hardcore grind set for Predecessor right now.
Yeah, I had that a couple months ago.
Trying to get my affinities up, trying to get everything up, get my numbers up.
Pump them numbers.
Apparently not my rank.
Get out of bronze.
Need to get out of bronze.
I did it. You can do it.
I'm halfway through bronze 1. I need 2 back-to-back wins right now.
I think the best time would be during a reset, a rank reset.
I think we're halfway through this season because they just called it Split 2, which means we're also probably like a month and a half. How long has it been since Bale came out?
I have no idea.
I also have no idea. I can't keep track of time at all because they just came out with another update. I want to say it's been a month because it was right before the Halloween event started. So I want to say it was like a week before that, and that was just like 2 weeks itself.
Because I don't know what's their cycle, 6 weeks?
I think so.
Because it still blows my mind the Smites is every other week.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks. They put a new god comes in.
I think it's 6 weeks per balance patch, and then every other one of those has a hero. So I think we're about 6 weeks out from the next hero.
Oh, so they do a new hero every 12 weeks.
I think so.
No way that Acheron was fucking 3 months ago.
Oh, sorry. Typing stuff.
Yeah, no, you're good.
No, I like cut it all up for some reason. Is there a character named Bale in Elden Ring? Because my autocorrect is, when did Bale fight Placidus X?
I mean, probably.
Must be in, like, the lore, though, because, like...
Oh, it's gotta be.
Fighting Placidus X. So, Bale came out October 14th. So, about less than... Way less than 6 weeks since that update. So, it must be 6 weeks in between heroes and every, like... It's been 4 weeks. Maybe 8 weeks for hero, 4 weeks for balance update.
There you go.
September 2nd was Acheron. So yeah, about 6 weeks per hero.
Yeah, sounds about right. I mean, that's like standard, I feel like.
So,
Like, at
3.
Smite has the,
So we're about 3 to 4 weeks away from seeing if it's going to be one of the overprime heroes.
yeah, Smite just has the advantage of the heroes are already existing in the previous game, so they're just like porting them into UE5 and then changing them up, polishing them up and adding. Every new hero comes out, every new god comes out with they call it the +1, was the one thing that we added to this god that wasn't a thing in the first one, you know what I mean? So
I'm really hoping Pred just puts out Moji and then really takes their time during the Moji cycle and everything to, like, retool how the other 3 look. Or, for the love of God, give me another carry somewhere in that time. Because once again, in that pool of people is another 2 solo/jungle people.
oh yeah, the Overprime did Overprime have a carry?
No.
No.
I mean, we did get Skylar somewhat not too long ago, I guess, but...
Oh yeah, I forgot about Skylar in my rant of original.
What an
heroes.
awful hero. I hate her.
Yeah, she's...
They tried something. I hate it. I'll give them the props for trying.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite bands right there. And she gets banned a lot.
Does she?
Yeah, she does.
Who are the top bands right now?
It would be, for ones that are usually guaranteed, Rena, Skylar are pretty guaranteed to get banned. Boris is really high up there. He gets banned a shitload. Acheron's like guaranteed ban. And to be honest, I don't understand why. Like every single match.
Bronze people, I guess.
Yeah, I just guess they look at like what his kit says it does and haven't played against what the numbers actually feel like, because I don't think he's that strong. I think he's actually one of the more balanced newbies.
I fought against him when he first came out and I like destroyed him, but I can't really use that as a metric because he was brand new. So the person I was using a god I was familiar with. I don't remember who that was, and they were using someone they've never played before.
Like, on paper, it says he has a lot, but every time I fight him, I never seem to really have a problem with him. But guaranteed ban. Probably out of those, the most banned. Kai is up there a lot.
Chimera?
Yeah, and I think that's there too.
Again, with the lower ranks. Because everyone I've always talked about... everyone I've always, like, anytime I...
Noob trap.
Yes, but on social media, everyone that I've seen that's a higher rank always say that it's like Kai just gets shut down. Like, so it's like he's...
If you have CC, you win. Because he can't get away.
Yeah. So they're like, in the higher levels, Chimera just does not perform.
He still gets banned.
Yeah. Well, again, noob stompers, so...
I think that's most of the guaranteed ones right there. Oh, and Yurei. Yurei catches a lot of bans too. The jungle gets hit more than any other role for bans. I'll see whole matches where I'll literally go Boris, Kai, and Yurei. All banned. And then Skylar will be there too.
Damn.
Rena, I've been seeing get banned less. Like, so people can finally start picking Rena again.
Or at least they can in ranked.
Yeah, it's a toss-up between her and Boris. But it's really guaranteed Skylar and fucking Acheron. I wish people would start banning Drongo, though, instead of Skylar. I think Drongo is the best carry right now.
Love to see it.
Yeah. And he is also everywhere. I actually also managed to get Sparrow banned sometimes. That's pretty much the whole pool. Bale's like the first new hero I have never seen catch a ban.
This person?
Yes.
I'm not going to try and attempt to say their name, because I'll show it to you in a minute. That's going to be Ace in Season 3 of One Piece.
Hey, nice.
Live action. XOLO is his first name.
He sounds like an anime character.
And then Marley... I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a very...
Mary Duena?
Yeah, very ethnic name that my plebeian would definitely butcher. So, I think it works.
Yeah.
I think it looks pretty fucking good.
Hell yeah.
His hair is literally...
Yeah,
what
it
Ace's
like the
hair
same
would be.
waves. Yeah.
He's got facial hair. I'm sure maybe he'll shave it. Maybe he won't. Who knows? I don't give a fuck.
Either way, it'll work.
Yeah. Yeah, I just saw that on ZX, the Z Twitters.
Nice.
But yeah, that's the MOBA life.
That's MOBAs.
Ugh. How about that manga?
Yes.
Which one tickled your fancy the most?
Sorry, I was reading an Avatar card.
Oh, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, it's Zhao the Moonslayer, and they stapled Blood Moon to him. It's fucking awesome. We have to pay 7 mana to make it happen, which is not Blood Moon.
Definitely not.
But you pay 7 to put a Conqueror counter on Zhao, and as long as Zhao has a Conqueror counter on him, non-basic lands are mountains. So I just never expected to see Blood Moon in Standard. But again, way, 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 way worse than Blood Moon is. Wow.
Fancy.
Yes. And with that, too, I think that covers, like, literally every Avatar character now. Because people were asking, like, where's the boulder? And they revealed the boulder today.
The boulder!
The boulder! And I forgot about Zhao existing until I saw that. Oh, okay. I need to close social media after this one. So, I think Kagurabachi tickled my fancy the most.
Oh, God. Get that out of my face.
Even though it broke my heart.
Yeah. So, the Kagurabachi. It seems as though Azumi lost a hand.
Yes.
Which is big sad because it was off screen too. Because the last time we saw him, he was like, I will stall you here. As long as I... basically, I think he actually said, as long as I have hands.
Yeah.
I can fight.
I guess that's why it ended like that.
Is it sad to say that I would rather it be Azami who lost the hand than Urahara or
I would rather it be anyone else but him.
But the other two use...
Take Natsuki's arm.
Yeah, but this guy, he like you said, you can just put a metal arm and still punch people with it. Like,
Yeah.
Urahara needs the finesse of a hand to wield the sword, and so does the other guy, because the other guy dual
Take it from
wields.
the other guy. He's the newbie.
Yeah, but he was so cool.
He was cool. Big sad. And then the regeneration kid.
I am the strongest, Hisaku. Sure, buddy.
Because Jira told me so. But I mean, he was regenerating around the sword mid-slash, too. That was wild.
It was, and I'm not trying to say that his regeneration's not awesome, but I don't view regeneration as strong, because you know who else has great healing? Orihime. Are you going to tell me that she's fucking strong? No.
I reject.
Yes. But yeah, so Azumi, down for the count. Urahara, down for the count. Dude whose name I can't remember, down for the count. Hokuto, MIA.
MIA.
This sand dude, crazy guy that
Yes.
got fucked up by
Useless
Shoujo.
leader.
Yeah, he was fucking on point like this whole chapter.
Yeah.
He just came out the gate like, that's the dude, kill him.
And even when he's like exhausted and Yura comes out, he makes that whole ass wall to
And
segregate them.
Yeah. And Yura's just leaves him. He's like, enough of the wasted time. And just keeps going.
And goes right for the sword master.
He's below me.
Also, Hakuri.
Oh, yes, Hakuri.
Hakuri popping in was lit. And then he summoned the fucking Kiri, the sword, the big ass sword girl. That was just so fire. And then even summoned a sword to shoot off.
I thought it was her sword, but then, because I think I noticed later because she had two swords, but it looked like when she like cut him or something, like her sword stayed in him, and it looked almost like Hakuri pulled the sword out of him to him, and then shot the sword back into him.
It looked like to me that he summoned a new sword, like a regular sized sword, to shoot over to her.
I'm gonna pull the chapter.
So I think the sword was still in the kid. Not gonna lie though, when he summoned Kiri, and you had already told me, well, you already alluded something sad happens. I thought Kiri was gonna die. I'd rather Kiri have died than Azami. To be fair,
yeah, the whole sad face was to Azami's hands, or most likely his hands. But yeah, just I love that Hakuri is just at the top, and she's just there with the long ass blade.
Yep, I got it.
Because he looks like he gets. It's stuck, maybe? No.
He heals around it.
Yeah, see, he kicks her off, right? He's got the sword stuck in him, and Hakuri pulls the sword out of him, it almost looks like.
Ready?
Oh, no.
That page.
Yep, he still has it. Yeah, he did give it back to her so she could decapitate the fuck out of him.
She did get her sword back, though. It looks like he threw it at her after she decapitated him.
I always do hate the fucking... Like, I find immortality like that. I mean, I'm sure there's a quirk to it, but... When you get your head cut off and, like, also cut into pieces, and you just go back together, it's like... Who are we doing here? Is this fucking Baccano?
I do respect that, like, even said, like, he withstands the pain for it. 'Cause that's the worst part, is when they don't even feel anything.
Which is what this guy seems to have at this point. He's like, oh...
Maybe just the mental fortitude, bro. I do like that.
Again, Baccano, though. Just like that little kid. You think you can do anything to me? I haven't felt already? And he's
Chesla.
Oh, boy. It just scares him.
I bet you never had the muscle peeled back from your bones and then intricately carved on.
I don't think that would be... I always felt weird about that situation because I look at it and I'm like... Okay, so maybe you slice him up in a slightly different manner. But the dude was... Chesla was chained to a table.
Yeah, I think he had
Every
hot
night.
pokers pushed through his eye.
Well, yeah, he was cut up and dissected like on the daily by that crazy person. I don't remember for how long, but I felt like it was an extremely
It was a
long
long amount
period.
of time.
It's like, okay, yeah, maybe it hurts differently. It's not gonna hurt worse.
I forgot that he had a tragic backstory because I just hated Chesla so much.
Oh yeah, he's a little fucking twerp,
Yeah.
but he's not a twerp because he's like 200 years old or something like that. But
Like, he was neat. I just love seeing him get blasted by Lad, though.
oh yeah,
Trying to bribe Lad. I can give you whatever you want. I can give you this, I can give you that. He's just like, you can't give me what I want. I want to see that smirk wiped off your face.
fucking Lad Russo.
You got my favorite type of face. Someone that just thinks they can't be killed. Sadly, Lad, he's right.
Especially the Baccano ones, because like how it shows them heal, it all just like coalesces back together. I feel like those are the type of immortals you put through a wood chipper, they just reform on the other side.
Well, yeah, I think it was Chesla specifically had his face put to the railroad, and his blood was the one that returned to the train car.
Yeah.
It caught up to the train.
Because that's like, there's really one solution to that. Because you would...
Dice them up, separate the body parts into boxes, and bury them.
the Denji.
Oh, also, they did solve it with what's-his-face. Oh my god, Dallas Genoa. The Gandor brothers cemented him into an oil drum and threw him in the ocean.
Yeah. So, here's the problem. One, yes, that's going to fuck him. First off, you want to make sure... Well, what's worse? Do you think drowning or suffocation is more painful?
I don't know, you're getting both. Really?
Well, no, because if there's water inside the bin, he'll wake up and reform, and then he'll drown over and over and again.
Was his head out of the bin or not?
I thought he was just completely in it. But if it's sealed airtight, he'll be in there until he breathes in all the oxygen, and it's now just all carbon dioxide in the air. So he'll die and then come back to life, and it'll just be carbon dioxide again. So he'll choke and die. But I don't know if choking on lack of air or drowning from the water. Or I think it's
worse.
Because you got the water in your lungs, and where it's just like a dry air. I don't know. You're dying from the same thing, lack of air.
Well, either way, too, like...
Oh, either
I think
way.
the water's got to be worse, because you're immortal, and you're going to be trying to breathe through it for eternity.
Yeah. Well, not eternity, though, because that one's not permanent. Because eventually...
he does age, yeah.
Who does?
Dallas. The imperfect... Well, I don't know if Dallas specifically does, but the imperfect ones age to death, but can't die by...
I didn't know that. But, okay, say he was a perfect one, then. Because then it's not permanent. Eventually, that bucket will rust.
Yeah.
And
well... How long for the concrete to erode, though?
Oh, did they put concrete inside the bucket?
They poured concrete into the bucket.
Oh, then he's fucked. He ain't good. Especially because they don't have...
I haven't found it with the concrete, but I did get a picture of him staring out of the barrel. There it is. And they threw playing cards on him. They're just like, here to keep yourself busy. And then they fill it up with concrete.
Yeah, because that's definitely... One, you fill them with concrete then and just throw them in the water. Or the problem with the cutting them up and putting them in boxes thing is I feel like I remember like when what's his name in the alleyway gets all his fingers cut off.
Firo.
Yeah, when he gets his fingers cut off,
It came back really quick.
It comes back quick. So I don't know if you'll have enough time to separate it or...
You have to have boxes at the ready.
If they'll just kind of like seep through the cracks of the box or whatever and then still go. I don't know.
Like pull all the flesh and blood through it.
Yeah. My endless or perfect solution to Immortal, the concrete one's a really good one, though.
That is really good. The Gandor brothers are G's.
Yeah. Throw them in an active volcano.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The one where it's like you can see
Heihachi
lava.
approves.
Yes, he does. And make sure they get in the lava, though. Because it's like, even if the volcano explodes, right? They're going to be they're going to be on fire and covered in the lava. And then the lava is going to harden. And they're going to be stuck in volcanic ash for forever. You know what I mean?
Even if it does erupt and they get out, it's probably going to be long after you're gone.
Or, if you got the money, and I mean the fucking, like, the Elon money, fucking strap them bitches into a rocket and send it out into space.
Hell yeah. Fucked.
Yeah. Goodbye. Or, well, I mean, just send them to the sun, really. Because I don't give a fuck what Baccano's matter reconstruction is. The sun is disintegrating that shit. I don't think
literally
I don't
atomized.
think I don't think they're coming back from that. So either send the rocket into the sun or just into deep space and just... What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Drop the fucking cement canister into the Marianas Trench.
Oh, yeah, you're never coming out. Ever.
Yeah.
And then it's worse because...
The pressure's just gonna fucking cube you.
Yeah. I don't know if concrete would crush any further, but you sure as fuck would.
Yeah. Good luck regenerating when you're constantly under that kind of pressure.
Yeah.
You're literally just stuck.
Yeah. And then, worst case scenario, you're fucking aware of it.
Just put this kid in Hockery's storehouse.
Yeah, there you go, too.
Because he absolutely teleported Kiri there. So I think he put Kiri in the storehouse. I think he just...
Well, yeah, he brought fucking Chihiro and himself into his dad's storehouse, so...
Yeah, so just put the new kid in the storehouse.
Because that's the scary thing about the Baccano thing, is because none of them are superhuman.
No. That's what I love with Baccano.
They're humans that can't die. So if you get caught, you're in the nightmare of Chesla, where you strapped to a fucking...
Chair game mob tortured. Because even the Gandors had a fucking torturer at their base, too.
Yeah. Or you get sent to prison.
It took me this long to even remember that the reason why the Gandors wanted Dallas is because Dallas is the one that put out the hit on them in, like, the first episode. You see them gunned down in, like, a bar or liquor store or something. Yeah. So it's like, what did Dallas do to piss them off? The torture reminded me, because I was like, what were they even tortured for? And I think they were torturing them for Dallas's location.
Because here's a question for you, right? Say you catch Lad Russo. The law catches that guy. Right? Maybe they don't stick him on every murder, but they catch him with like 4 or 5. But you're sitting there and it's like a Ted Bundy situation. It's like, okay, we got you on like 9 murders, but we know you did like 50, but we just can't push we can't pin the 50 on you. So we're just going to focus on the 6 or 8, because that's going to get you, in Ted Bundy's situation, the death penalty, or like 6
9 life is
yeah. But life, I forget how it really is, because like
it's like
33 years or something like that. But it's weird, because it's like, I've heard life in prison is 33 years, but at the same time it's also until you die type deal. Yeah. But it's like, okay, so is life in prison a yearly count, just so for us plebeians that are not immortal? Or would Lad Russo go to prison for eternity, or would they let him out in 500 years and he just goes around killing people again? Because you think Lad Russo, of all people, is going to change after 500 years in prison? He's going to be killing people in prison. You're looking up how long a life sentence is.
I should have said in the United States, though.
Probably.
No, it's just till you die.
Life sentence does not have a fixed number of years, as its duration depends on the specific type of sentence, with or without parole, and the jurisdiction. Life without parole means the convicted person remains in prison for the rest of their natural life, unless a rare exception, like a commutation or pardon, occurs. A life sentence with parole allows the possibility of release after a minimum period which can be 15, 25, or more years depending on the crime and law.
So they'll just keep Lad in prison.
Right? I guess so. But then he's just standing there like, listen, bitches. Nobody is alive today that was alive when I was sentenced. Let me out of here.
It's even more reason to keep him locked up.
But at the same point, though, if you're in the same prison for 500 years and you don't figure out a way to escape, kind of, I mean...
Huey. That whole story, he's in prison.
Oh, what? Oh, the whole Baccano story?
Yeah, Huey LaFerre, the mute girl's brother.
Oh, yeah, right.
He's in prison that whole time.
How many years is that, though?
I don't know. I don't know what his sentence was.
I don't think it was 500 years. But, I mean, come on, man. Watch Shawshank Redemption or something. You know? If I can dig a hole and put your tunnel out in the courtyard.
Is that a real person? That is a real person.
Huey?
Yeah, I was trying to spell the last name.
I'm surprised you didn't get the boys Huey.
I should have started this with Baccano.
Why didn't you? You didn't learn this lesson the last Google search? It's probably it's gotta be murder. They're all gangsters. Why should be fucking tax evasion?
He's like the character you get like the least amount of information on.
Huey LaFerre is in jail because he was arrested for terrorism against the U.S. government in 1931. He was imprisoned by the Bureau of Investigation and later transferred to a secret cell in Alcatraz before escaping in 1934.
Hey!
His immortality may have also been a factor in his capture, as suspected by his daughter, Kane. Official charged with plotting acts of terrorism against the country. Time frame, imprisonment began in 1931. Escaped in 1934. He was in prison for 2 years.
That was the whole reason that the black suits were trying to take the train, was to bargain those people's lives for Huey.
I need to watch Baccano again.
Me too. But guess what? You can't find it anywhere.
You own it, though. Or
Yes.
I own it. One of us
I own it.
Both of us own it. One of us own it. It's nowhere, huh?
Nope. No one has the streaming rights for it.
I'll fucking find it. It's called Pirate Life for me, matey.
Hell yeah.
Arg, matey.
What you need to do
What I need to do
is watch the rest of Don. Not Don, Durarara.
I was going to say, excuse me, I have watched this Don. Have you?
No. But
Alright, then what you need to do is watch the end of the rest of Don.
Well, at least I'm only months late.
You need to watch
Durarara, you're years late.
The Kinta Madness. Yeah, but, like, these new kids just do not interest me, like, at all.
No, but the old characters get, like, some of the, like, the ways they finish up some of the, like, the plot threads are so good. Like Celti's storyline and even Mikado's. You'll like where Mikado's story goes.
Isn't, like, the other dude, the Yellows guy, like, not even in it? Because those are gangs, right? The Colors is what Makoto was.
Yeah, Mikado was. He's a little bit in it, because he's, like, after the big fallout from season 1, I think it's Masaomi is trying to, like, repair his, like, relationship for Mikado. Like, he's looking for Mikado most of the time, and that's where, like, their stories end up in a big climax. One of the new characters is really good, though. It's the one that starts following Shizuo around Verona. Honestly, one of the best characters. I wish she was in season 1. That's how good she was. Gets a little crush on him. At first, she just wants to fight him because he's so strong, and she's just like, yes, I'll prove myself. I'll defeat this monster. But as she spends time with him and sees how normal he is, she's just like, Baka.
Nice. Watched more Hyobu Kyosuke.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did it jog more memories?
No, I am still in the land of I have no memory of this place. I have 100% only seen the first episode. My anime list lied to me, which means I lied to myself.
I don't know. I felt like we watched like a good chunk of it together. Yeah, but I remember none of it. I think they were on a boat at one point.
Yeah, the first episode.
Oh, shit. Damn. I thought it was like Tokyo Majin, where we watched like 3/4 of it together, and then you finished it.
When we say 3/4, it's more like 90%. I think it's the last like 4 episodes you haven't seen.
From Tokyo Majin?
Yeah, maybe
Speaking of a story
5.
I don't remember.
Same, but I remember a lot of the end part. I know the part that you haven't seen.
I know the main character has got like glove fist things.
Yeah, I remember that too.
That's it. I remember what he looks like though. I have a mental image of him.
Yeah, he's got the hoodie with the yellow
short hair.
undercoat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got that energetic blonde friend.
Nope, too much. We have escaped the realm of what I remember.
That has flashy powers, if I remember right, like fire or something. I think I don't know.
There's power. I remember so little of Tokyo Majin.
There are powers. They're fighting Majin.
Not surprised. Like in Trojan X, they fight Chojin.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. In Tokyo Ghoul, they fight ghouls. But not really. It's ghouls fighting people.
I have a lot of things I want to rewatch. Phantom Requiem for Phantoms at the top, and Samurai 7. I feel like I'm overdue for like my 3rd watch of Samurai 7.
Samurai 7 is one of those animes that I like. That was like the anime where I woke up on Saturday nights and that was what was playing on my TV.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
pieces.
Yeah, when you like fall asleep at like 9, 10
side.
o'clock and you wake up at like 1 in the morning, you're like, oh, what's that? That's cool.
I still remember vividly, that was like me with Dot Hexine, like the only episode I caught, like on Toonami, was like the most bizarre episode. These like, the main character's in a dream world, but not in a dream, like in like a dream-esque world, and one of the characters is a cat who looks like he's talking, but he doesn't speak, but his words are understood by the person he's talking to. So it's like waking up to him just being like, the main character, what do you mean that, and this? She's asleep? And it's just like, what the fuck is going on? It's like Wolf's Rain. Catching an episode of Wolf's Rain out of context is so fucking bizarre.
Yeah.
1 second they're wolves, and then people are talking to them, and those wolves are people, and it's just...
Even more bizarre one to watch out of context would be Ergo Proxy.
Yes. Yes, you catch the game show episode out of nowhere, you're gone. Even in watching the series, the game show episode hits you like that. Because they literally, you start the episode, they wake up in a game show that they don't remember how they got there. That's another one that needs a rewatch. You know, it feels so incomplete. That's the only thing I really hate about Ergo Proxy. And it's anime original. It's not like there's something somewhere to go for the rest of the story.
Right.
But it's still good.
Yes.
No, I need to watch Escryad. I need to go back to my roots.
I was just thinking about Escryad, actually. I don't know if I could do it.
The start of
Shizuwa! No, what's that name? Fucking
Ryugo!
Kazuma!
I could definitely do it again. So good.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
The fighting is really good in that. And it's the start of... God, I forgot what studio it is, but it's the people that do the character designs for Code Geass. It's the start of the way too skinny everybody's. Ryuho's got that, like, 1-inch waistline.
I want to rewatch Gundam Wing, but I don't think I could.
I don't think I could watch any Gundam. Someone was really trying to, like, a bunch of people on Twitter were actually trying to recommend, like, Gundam series to me.
Iron Blooded Orphans you'd probably really like. because it's much more modern anime. It came out a few years ago, and it's got a much more modern. Well, not that any of the Gundams don't have a modern story. I feel like this convoluted politics of Gundam are always like the storytelling's always pretty good.
Yeah,
it's do you like giant fighting robots, and
one of them was even more modernish before Iron Blooded though. I vividly remember seeing like an episode or two when I was younger, and it was like a big robot tournament where different people represented different regions. So I remember the main character fighting the person that goes like represented Boston, and they were like a boxing robot.
Right. I was watching The Witch of Mercury, but I didn't finish season 1, and the second half of the core. I think it's 26
really
episodes. It is, but I just didn't go back. And everyone that I've talked to in person who have seen Iron Blooded Orphans all swear by it, and I'm like,
the quality looked really good. It just didn't pull me. I already had Aldno Zero, and I was full.
But like Gundam Wing is just such a classic, but it's so old. Just remaster that bitch, people.
Yeah, they did it with Space Battleship Yamato.
Yeah, do that.
The newer version of
with
it looks
Gundam
really
Wing.
good.
I'm sure there's other Gundam series that I really like too. Like everyone swears by Seed and 00 or whatever.
I'm wondering if Seed is the one I was talking about. Because I always think it's Wing, and it's not Gundam Wing.
Gundam Wing is my favorite one.
That's like an army one, right? Like an actual military one?
Yes.
Oh my god, the protagonist of Seed's hair.
Let me see it.
Holy balls, that is of the time. It reminds you of Escryad for some reason.
Oh, Jesus. There's a billion anime characters with the same haircut back then. That's the modern Kirito.
No, this is a military one, too.
Yeah, it's Gundam. All of them.
I know, but one of them sounded like a tournament.
You sure it was Gundam?
I'm pretty sure it was Gundam.
Witch of Mercury starts out that way. It's a school. But it's Gundam.
It was older than Iron Blooded, and Witch of Mercury is newer. Yeah. Mobile Fighter G Gundam.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
That's the one.
Like, I've heard the title, rather. I shouldn't say I know it, but I've heard that title before.
Apparently people from colonies in space also sent representatives with a Gundam to the
Tournament of Power.
Yes. Yeah, so it's a series set in the future where they're all in the future, but in the future where the colonies agreed to have a Gundam tournament every 4 years to resolve their political differences. Oh, there we go. There's a cover.
Oh, is that the dude with the fucking the burning finger?
I think so.
Because that looks like my finger burns with the
his hand
power
is glowing.
of justice.
The Gundam's hand is glowing.
I'm gonna type in on YouTube Gundam burning finger.
Oh, I'm so happy. I haven't remembered which one it is in fucking forever.
Oh, I literally typed in YouTube in the search of YouTube.
God, it's old. Oh my god, the original run started a year after I was born. No wonder why I never hear it. Oh, it's so old.
Sending love. It's amazing.
It's lit. I tried rewatching Zoids. That was kind of hard.
This hand of mine glows with an awesome power. Let's see. I know Gundam. Kinda. I know the memes. Or some of the memes.
Oh my god. The tequila Gundam.
There's a Gundam for everything.
Burning finger, Sekiha, love, thank you again. It's the exact scene.
Yeah.
That's the one I gotta rewatch. It's only, let me see again. 49 episodes.
Gundam Wing's about the same, I think. It's like a 42 to 50 range. It's like a Death Note.
Nice.
Yeah. Death Note, Code Geass. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, I need to rewatch fucking Sengoku Basara and then watch season 3 that I never watched before.
No, that's a good one to pick. Oh boy. Oh, Zoids.
Hey, there's a new Digimon anime that came out.
And I hear it's good, and it looks kind of good.
Well,
there's a new show and a new game.
I heard the first episode is spectacularly animated, but everyone always made the point, it's like, hey, this is going to be like 50 to 60 episodes long. Don't expect this quality the entire way through. I'm sure, like, it's going to be good, but, like, I've seen some scenes from episode 1, and I'm like, damn.
I keep forgetting what it's called. It's got, like, a weird name. Back to Google.
What would we do without Google in the modern era?
Beat Break. I heard the new game is really good, too. Yeah, I just love, like, the color saturation in the new Digimon show.
Yeah, I forget who it was, but I was watching a YouTube video and it mentioned it in it. It's probably Mother's Basement.
It does look really good. I still want to finish rewatching season 3. We're back in my childhood. I watched all of season 1, and I skipped 2 because I wasn't liking 2. But 3 was the one I was like first exposed to when I was young. I wanted to watch all of that. That and Try, which is the... what's it called? The flash forward of the original cast. You get to see them all like older and reuniting with their Digimon.
Nice.
I started watching those, and the quality on those was really good because those came out as like 3 separate movies, and then they broke them up into episodes.
Yeah. I know next to nothing about Digimon. I've never really watched.
Isekai, baby.
Yeah, I know that, but I never really watched. I think I maybe seen at most an episode of Digimon in my entire life.
The original first series is really good and better than Pokemon. And I stand by that.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know.
I would recommend watching it now. I mean, I watched it way after it was dated, but boy, is it fucking dated.
I was
it's really goddamn dated. It's the kind of thing you should just watch a YouTube summary of how it goes.
Sounds about right.
It's isekai back when the getting isekai meant wanting to leave and go back home.
That's kind of returning, to be honest with you.
Oh, it's about time.
But it depends on when I was isekai in my life. You know what I mean?
True.
If I'm a parent and I get isekai'd, I'm going to want to come back to my kids.
Well, you gotta think about it.
But if I was single right now, bud, and I get isekai, I'm staying. Well, depends on where I get isekai. But chances are, if they got magic, I'm staying.
Well, if you find out that time is actually, like, passing in both, that's where I would give up even going back. Because, like, who knows? How long is it going to take me, let's say, to defeat the Demon Lord? Is it going to be 3 years? Am I going to come back to my real-world life after 3 years have passed in real world?
Or are you going to come back and it's been...
the exact moment
that
I've left. If it's that way, I'll be more than glad to come back. If it's the first way, you got to start thinking, man, I'm going to have this magical world of wealth and magic and power, and then come back to the real world, and I lost all of the connections I actually had there. And now all the connections I made in my parallel fantasy world. I'm alone and magicless.
Yeah. So
that's the story I should be writing.
And if you're the hero that just defeated the Demon Lord,
you think you could get some bargaining power to be like, I want to be the exact moment I died.
But it's like, you're going to live a life of luxury. You're going to get all the bitches.
My very first thought was there'd be a line to suck.
And I'm sure you're going to get, like, I'll be like, listen, Mr. King, I defeated the Demon Lord that was going to destroy your entire country. The least you could do is give me a house for free with no taxes. What are you going to do? Come back here, work fucking retail? I saved the world.
That's what I mean, too. You leave your old party, your war buddies, to go back to a world where you lost all of your friends to, like, your 5-year campaign in Demon World land.
Yeah, right? You're going to come back here and be like,
I lost my wife, my kids.
Work retail, and then they're just going to be like, hey, bud, get off the fucking acid. You never saved the world type deal.
Kids these days are so lazy. You should get a second job.
And you're just sitting there being like, I just saved the world. So, yeah, no, I totally get it when they're like, I ain't leaving.
Yeah, I did silly pull the no game, no life.
Especially if you're like, most of the kids that get isekai, their life sucks in the real world.
Yeah, Subaru, Sora, I get it.
Well, it's funny that's because you get all that info about Subaru and his parents, and you're like, damn, dude, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But then, like, because you're one season behind in ReZero. So you saw Subaru, because you saw all the Subaru and Echidna stuff.
Yeah.
Because she shows him, in part of her trials, it shows him like an alternate timeline or whatever where he gets to talk to his parents and like talk it over between them and find out that no, his dad didn't actually think he was useless. And they were able to patch things up, but then it's sad when you realize that didn't actually happen. Yeah, but the author did make a note, I guess, in like a questionnaire, but like that's how his parents feel, and they are actively still looking for Subaru in his world.
That's so sad.
And it's like, damn.
And Subaru's not the kind to want to go back.
Definitely not that he's got Amelia. He's
the moment he saw that, over.
Oh yeah, he's like, ooh. Some of that.
Imagine it ends with him bringing Amelia to the real world.
Oh, maybe. I mean, I
think that'd be a lit way to end.
But
Amelia doesn't have as much tying her down besides, wanting to rule the kingdom.
I was just gonna say she wants to be queen and
let one of the other people be queen. Come work a retail job with me with no magic. It's this thing called a supermarket. People walk up and put produce, and it magically moves towards you, so you can scan it magically. See, there's still magic.
See, the doors open for you when you get close to them.
Yeah, see, it's a whole world of this kind of magic. Come on, come through the portal.
See, look at these giant carriages that don't need horses.
Just forego this world. Come on.
Look at that piece of metal that
getting annihilated.
That's flying through the air. Hey, Puck's not around right now. I know it. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Big sad.
I don't know where he is, but. Yeah, that's. Season 4 is coming at some point, but.
I still need to finish 2. I don't think I actually finished it.
I thought you did finish all of that stuff because of
I was real close.
I thought you had.
I saw
we talked about it.
the flashback where we see the... I don't remember her fucking name. The evil version of Amelia, pretty much. And...
The Witch of Envy?
No, it was like... I don't think she was even a witch.
Oh, Pandora?
Yes. And we saw the... I want to say Sin Archbishop of Greed.
Yes.
I think it was Greed. Yeah.
We just saw him die.
Punches really good. Hey.
Suru beat his ass.
I think I need to rewatch like 5 episodes before wherever I left off too. That's one of those like information dense shows that like I need context again.
Yeah, there's a lot of lore. I like the lore of ReZero and the mysteries. The fact that it's been so long, the series has been going on for so long, and people still like the same mysteries that gripped you are still there is part why I love One Piece so much. So it's like I like the mystery element, and the fact that it's hasn't been answered keeps me interested in the series because I want to know the answers. But like ReZero is one of those animes that I don't give a fuck about spoilers. I know absolutely everything that's happened in the light novels.
Oh, I don't know anything. Same with No Game No Life.
Oh,
so I just heard a little bit about it.
Does that still go on, or is it like?
I think the light novels are still going.
That's what I don't get about like light novels. How long are light novels typically? They're a light novel.
Half a normal book.
Yeah, so roughly. I mean. You don't. I mean, they have illustrations in them, but not that much. So
yeah.
I don't know. I haven't stepped into that sphere yet.
Pages.
Oh, I mean to me that's a book.
Yeah, I want to see how big that text is before I call that, because that's like the thickness of said book.
That's 300 pages.
Well, that was an average. I don't know if these specifically are.
Right.
I read No Game No Life.
I would read light novels, but there's so many other books, like actual books that I have to read. So it's like, why would I do that to myself where I'd buy more books to just not read? You know what I mean?
I think it's so telling that the bookend of every single volume of No Game No Life has a pretty girl on it. Every single one. It is like a literal scrolling of waifus.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe someday, but I wouldn't hold my hopes out for the No Game No Life. It's probably not going to happen.
They're going to come back with more Black Clover and more Hunter x Hunter before they come back with more fucking No Game No Life.
Black Clover, absolutely. Hunter x Hunter, unlikely.
I know. Well, probably just by demand. But again, I can't imagine what they're going to do.
Stand and talk,
reveal an inability, then go back to standing and talking for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. This last batch has been so hard to read. I haven't gone back and tried more.
I've been struggling to read the last batch of One Punch Man too, but that's because I know it's on hiatus right now. So if I do finish it, then I'm waiting indefinitely for who knows how long of nothing.
Oh my god! I even opened it and I'm already again like, oh my god, why? Oh, so much.
Yeah. It's a lot. Definitely a lot.
Just more and more like drama, and oh my fucking god, what are those? Look at these fucking paragraphs around Kurapika.
Damn, dude. Just turn it into a fucking light novel at this point.
Literally.
He'd probably put them out faster, too. But, you know.
Well, at least I got to see Beyond Netero again at the end of this chapter when I get there. Scroll back to the page I was on. Like, I literally only started reading the first of the new batch, and it's just so boring. But Black Clover, yes.
I mean, I thought that was ending anyway.
It is, eventually.
How often do they put out chapters again? Well, when was the last time?
Quarterly. New chapters, October 29th.
Oh, literally, like, last week then.
And they're putting out 3 chapters at a time.
And how many pages?
Probably normal. I don't want to click it and lose my spot right now.
Makes sense.
Because I'm when they announced it was going quarterly, I read the first batch they came out with after, and then I've been holding on to them. So I've got like...
Yeah, was that like 15, 20?
Yeah. 370, 386, 16. Yeah.
Nice.
It's the end. I'd rather just read it all at like...
One sit-in or one go. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd hate to like leave off at like the second to last chapter or something like that.
Don't pull a Tokyo Ghoul into me. Because that's
and
about...
Just stop forever?
That's about how many left of Tokyo Ghoul I have to read. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I don't think it's done still. So... For something that was supposed to be ending...
Yeah, I thought that's why they switched to this cycle, because they were going like, all right, we're going to do like a few...
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like 3 or 4 drops, and it's been a fucking while now.
Oh, well, what are you going to do?
No. Oh, a new series.
Isn't the one we talked about, the fucking weird egg one?
Nope, another new one. The Mage Next Door. How is Mage Hunter... Osoegawa gonna complete his mission when he just wants to nap? Sorry, I had to put on the voice for it. It's the banner, also.
Yeah, huh? Looks more like a comedy thing.
Yeah. I still can't believe some of these, like, what I could only call weak blood is still going on. Shinobi Undercover Ichi the Witch, Ultimate Exorcist Kiyoshi. I can't believe...
The Elusive Samurai, I guess, abruptly ended or whatever.
Oh, shit. Damn.
I think something happened with it. I saw a post on it.
You know what I really can't believe? That there's 9 chapters of fucking JJK Ninja Next Generation.
Mm-hmm. I still haven't read the first one. But I've also heard nobody saying, oh, this thing's amazing.
Well, they're trying to... I told you about this, I think, where they're trying to explain why there's only sorcerers in Japan. And, like, curses are mostly just a problem in Japan.
But... Aliens?
Aliens.
Yeah. But... That's not true, though, because Yuta went to fucking Africa.
He did, too, didn't he? But they still have that shoehorned in there. I fucking hate that shit.
That's kind of stupid, yeah.
Aliens. The Naruto curse lives on.
Yeah, when you finish a series, dude, just fucking end it.
Well, Elusive Samurai does have another chapter coming, but I'm guessing... It's still wrapping up.
Like, yeah, I think I heard that it's like, okay, we're ended in like 3 chapters type deal. Like how JJK did.
Yeah. I still want to try this Odor of the Flame after that panel I saw of it. I think I sent you it, where it's just like the... Oh god, I'll never find those pictures again. In my goddamn camera roll. But like a random page that's, I would guess, pretty kind of spoilery for the show. Manga, not show. But it was lit. See if I can even find them again. I need to go through and delete like every manga picture. Hey! Boop.
Shum. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Right. There's enough to make me go,
Interesting.
I do like how unique looking that base art style is. It was me sending you the pictures.
Oh, yes. It was indeed you sending me the pictures.
Like, I liked how Red Hood, his last manga that got canceled, I liked how it looked. Just didn't like how it storied. Bless you.
I forget who it was. I thought maybe I sent you the screenshot, but some author's coming back with a new series.
I know. Oh, yeah, Marshall King. I was going to say, I know Boichi's doing something right now. Which is the Sunken Rock guy.
Maybe it was him.
Well, he's got the Marshall King right now, which I still want to start reading. Just because it's him.
Oh, well, I want to read Sunken Rock because Sunken Rock, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I want to fucking read and or watch Bungo Stray Dogs now that I know Dostoevsky is a major antagonist. And I saw pictures of him animated, so he must be in one of the actual anime seasons.
Well then. Yeah, that's not one that I'll be going back to.
It's one I'll be going back to, but like I said before, it's going to be like my fourth try watching season 3.
Don't fall asleep again. Isn't that what stopped you the last time?
Yeah. But apparently he's like a literal like rival to Best Boy Dazai. Of course that's his ability's name. His ability's name is Crime and Punishment. I like a lot of the ideas on Bungo Stray Dogs. It's another one where it's all in the execution.
Well, I just didn't like it. I don't know, I just couldn't get into it.
I would put it at a B or C tier. I don't think it's the most compelling thing ever. Like I said, it has a really big problem with the fact that it's like main antagonist group who kind of feels declawed by the end of season 1 and 2.
Yeah.
But it's a villain group that's made to be the one to collaborate with. Like, the Port Mafia exists to be like, I guess we gotta join forces. Like, they're not real antagonists.
Right. It's just, we're here to antagonize sometimes.
And then season 2 literally had, like, tourists as, like, the villains. Like, some people, like, a new group comes from America to be the villains. So it feels very, like...
That reminds me of the soldiers in the
villain of the season, yeah. Like, it's not even, like, a villain of the week. It's just, like, a villain of the season. Like, it felt very self-contained. Mm-hmm. And like I said, they got to team up with Port Mafia to take down these Americans. So that's why when season 3 started with like an actual flashback of Dazai in Port Mafia, I was so interested, and then it's just
sleep.
And it's one of those cool, like in the flashback, you see another side character when they join Port Mafia, and he's one of the coolest characters too that you barely see in the first 2 seasons. He's the trademark Gravity character of the show. And as you know, Gravity characters always slap.
Yeah, because theoretically they're the strongest.
Yes, and he is theoretically the strongest in Bungo Stray Dogs. And his design's cool looking too. But I mean, that's the one thing in Bungo I've never ever had a problem with is the character designs. They're always pretty good. It looks better when he's smirking and looking a little crazy.
That the lighting's better than the last picture too. So
I hate white backdrop.
yeah. Unless it's in manga, and that manga is Bleach. Because Kubo's amazing at that.
I don't know if Bungo is a manga or a light novel, actually. Now that I really think about it.
I couldn't tell you either, so.
I know it's technically a seinen, but I call it technically a seinen because I feel like there's like two roads of seinen. Either you're so edgy that like your adult material takes you into seinen, or everyone just has a job and bills to pay. And vaguely wants to kill themselves, and somehow that pushes you into seinen.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it feels like shonen, but they all just have jobs and are mildly depressed.
Oh boy. Well, I think that's a good place to end her.
Yeah, we'll talk about Don to Don next time.
Yeah, that'll be a good one to double up on anyway. So with what's going on at the moment.
And hopefully you'll read your Centuria.
And I mean, Chainsaw just means we'll be able to talk about Chainsaw Man for more than 5 minutes.
Though, good chapter.
Yes. I enjoyed it.
The end kind of got me a little confused at first, but yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Take care. This has been the Dukes of Weebdom.
Dukes of Weebdom.
Well, see you next week.
Peace.